Hello, 8th graders. In your online English lesson today here at Kaspi, we will look at travel collocations. Think about your city. What types of transport are available in your area? When people visit your country, how do they get here? Most people use public transport. Public transport is any kind of transportation people use to travel from one place to another. It can be between cities or between countries. Examples of these are a bus, tram, train, airport, and taxi. What kind of public transport is your favorite? Now look at this picture here. Where are they? And why is the man running? The man is running because he wants to show that he is faster than the train to arrive at the next station. He is doing this because it's the latest craze to race with underground trains in big cities. He wants to show, well, he's faster than all of public transport in the city. So let's take a look at this text and use the words in the text to complete the travel collocations. Racing the tube. The latest craze in big cities with underground trains is racing the tube. The idea is to run faster than the underground train. First, you choose two underground stations that are very near to each other. Then you buy a ticket and get on the train that is traveling to the first station. When the train arrives at the station and the doors open, you get off the train, go up the stairs or escalator very quickly, and run to the next station. You can't take a taxi or catch a bus or ride a bicycle. You have to run. But watch out for traffic and don't lose your way. It's easier if someone helps you. For example, when you have to cross the road, they can warn you if cars are coming. When you arrive at the second station, you have to catch the same train. It's more difficult than it sounds. So in the text here, what do you buy? You buy a ticket. Another travel collocation is get to and travel to. You can get to school, get to and travel to work, other cities, or other places. Get on, get off. You get on a train or get off a train. The travel collocation is get on and get off. After that, you need any kind of public transportation word, like bus or tram. For other kinds of public transport, we use get in or get out of. You can get in a car or get out of a car. When you get in, that means you enter. When you get out of, that means you leave. Next, go up the stairs or go up the escalator. When you are traveling somewhere, another travel collocation you can use is go by. How do you get there? You go by taxi, you go by bus, or maybe you go by car. Number 4. Take a taxi. When you take something, that means you are riding a kind of public transportation. Take a taxi, take a tram, or maybe take a plane. The next travel collocation is very similar to take, but we use the word catch. Catch a bus, catch a tram, but we cannot use it with catch a taxi. Next we have miss. When you miss something, that means you didn't make it. If you miss a train or miss a bus, it means that you are too late and you must wait for the next one. Go on foot. When you go on foot, it's the same as walking. How do you get to the market? I go on foot. How do you go to school? I also go on foot. It just means walk. Number 6. Ride a bicycle, ride a scooter, or you can even ride a horse. Number 7. Lose your way. When you lose your way, it means that you are lost and you don't know where you are going or the way back. Number 8. Cross the road. When you cross the road, it means that you want to get to the other side, but be careful of traffic. Drive to work. Drive into town or drive to a city. When you drive somewhere, it means that you are in a car and you're the one going somewhere. Wait for. When you wait for something, that means you want it to be here where you are. Give somebody a lift. When you give someone a lift, it means that you are taking them somewhere because you have a car. If you have a car and maybe your friend wants to go somewhere, you will give them a lift and you will take them to that place. Some other travel collocations are arrive in and arrive at. We use arrive in with countries, towns, and cities. We use arrive at with buildings or events. We have to remember when we use the verb arrive in a collocation, we do not use to. We need in or at. So we don't say, what time do you arrive to in London? Because it's a city, we need in. What time do you arrive in London? Another important thing to remember is when we use arrive in a travel collocation and we want to say that we are going home, we do not need any preposition after the verb arrive. We just say arrive home. So, how do you usually get to school? And how do you usually get to other cities in the country? So look at the questions below and please choose the correct answer. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.